So I was wondering, maybe if you wanted to adjust Grandma's pot pie recipe that she gave us 20 years ago.
What suddenly made you decide to do that? I love Grandma's recipe. It's traditional.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Traditional. I think it's time to spice things up a bit.
Well, what if our customers don't like our new recipe?
Well, I was thinking about having a small food stand outside the restaurant. That way we can sample our new pot pie, and our customers can come and try it, as well as pedestrians, and then we can have them take a survey on it.
Well, what kind of survey were you thinking about doing?
Just asking them, whether they like it, and if they are more satisfied with the new pot pie or the old one.
But how are you going to define satisfaction?
Huh?
I just learned this concept last week in my research class on the difference between an operational and a conceptual definition. So, humor me. How would you define satisfaction if it was in the dictionary?
Maybe as good or happy?
Okay, do you see what I mean? How are we going to measure the satisfaction of the customers if we can only define satisfaction by another vague term, such as good or happy? Well, this is an example of a conceptual definition.
So, what do you want me to do about it, smarty pants?
We need to come up with a method in which we can actually measure satisfaction. We need something tangible. We need an operational definition.
How about numbers?
Okay.
And we can assign numbers depending on the level of satisfaction that the customer experiences.
Okay, but what kind of numbers are you talking about?
Like, we can have a scale, maybe it being 0 to 5. 0 being the most horrendous thing they've ever tasted in their entire life, but 5 being the most delicious thing they've ever tasted in their entire life. And we can have scales for both pies.
Yes, that is exactly what an operational definition is.
Alright, let's get started right away.
But wait, do you even know how to make Grandma's pot pie?
Let's recap. A conceptual definition is the dictionary definition, the meaning behind a certain concept label. In the case of the video you just watched, the conceptual definition was defining satisfaction as good or happy. An operational definition is how the concept is measured. It provides a way to measure an abstract concept, which was the conceptual definition we just went over. In the case of the video you just watched, the operational definition was a survey that was going to be filled out about both of the pies, 0 being the worst pie and 5 being the best tasting pie. By providing a way to measure a level of satisfaction for each of the pies, you have provided an operational definition for satisfaction.
I want my pot pie.